early Ghostbusters Afterlife reactions because everybody's getting treated at CinemaCon. I should have been there, man. Next year for sure. I'm going to try to get into CinemaCon next year because, I mean, it's happening in Caesar's Palace, right? But, yeah, so as I said earlier when we were going through the tweets, yes, people that went to the Sony panel were able to stay and actually watch a full-on screening of Ghostbusters Afterlife. And you guys know I'm a diehard Ghostbusters fan. Really looking forward to Ghostbusters Afterlife because it's going to be the sequel that we deserve. That's for damn sure. The sequel that we should have probably gotten already. So here's what some people are having to say right here. Josh Gad, he agrees with Scott Menzel. This is what Scott Menzel had to say. He said, Ghostbusters Afterlife is the Ghostbusters sequel that I've been waiting all my life to see. It is nostalgia, done right, a perfect blend of classic Ghostbusters moments with a fresh and unique twist for a whole new generation. So, whole new generation, I got goosebumps. And it said, I am convinced that McKenna Grace can do no wrong. She had a huge shoes to fill with the role and absolutely crushes it. I could see Egon in her performance, which took this film to a whole another level. I laughed, I cried. It's one of the best sequels I've seen in a long time. So that's according to Scott Menzel, who is a total big advocate for the Snyder Cut and everything. So that's good. And Josh Gad, crap, I love it when that happens, when it jumps like that. So even Josh Gad said, having seen this movie, I can confirm that it is everything you've been waiting for and so much more. Also bring tissues. Yeah, I'm going to fucking cry when I see Ghostbusters Afterlife. I already know it's going to happen. I'm definitely going to start crying. So what's happening now? Still no trailer, guys? All right, let's keep on reading. Jeffrey Harris, yes, Ghostbusters Afterlife screened at CinemaCon. Yes, I saw it. Yes, it's very good. Yes, this is the true Ghostbusters sequel you've been waiting for. It does have a lot of callbacks, but it's a nostalgia homage for the franchise. I know a lot of people hate that when they keep on going with the nostalgia, but it's almost like you have to. Ben right here said, surprise, Ghostbusters Afterlife screening just blew the roof off CinemaCon. Loved it. This movie meant everything to me. An emotional sequel that is guaranteed to be almost indecipherable to outsiders. This is what the fans have been waiting for. I would die for Muncher. That's the new Slimer type character. Sean O'Connell, he said, saw Ghostbusters Afterlife at CinemaCon, and it's good. A solid continuation of the original two films. Nostalgia for the original and a strong turn by McKenna Grace and as Egon's granddaughter. Paul Rudd gets the best lines. Of course he does. Fans will dig it. Can you dig it? Lauren Huff says Ghostbusters fans are going to be thrilled with Ghostbusters Afterlife. I'm afraid to say much more than that, but there's a lot to love. Easter eggs and nostalgia fill just about every frame, but the story still manages to feel fresh and new. So there you go. So everybody's talking about the nostalgia. Gave us a great treat tonight. I was treated to the new film Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's breathtaking. Everyone needs to see it this fall. So... one more. Ghostbusters Afterlife was really great. As someone who wasn't a massive Ghostbusters fan, I guess you could say, I had so much fun even without understanding the references. A ton of heart with a great cast. New and old fans are going to love it. Stay through the credits. So it also has a post-credit scene, as everything has to have a post-credit scene now, right? Everything has to have a post-credit scene now? Jeez. All right, what are they? Yeah. So anyways, I'm jealous of everybody at CinemaCon because, Jesus, they're getting treated. I'm jealous of, see, I think Sony was actually pretty confident in this Ghostbusters sequel. That's why they're like, you know what? Let's just show these people. Let's get the hype going. And it sounds like they're getting the hype going because everybody who watched it is really saying it's got a good blend of fresh and new and of course, the nostalgia. I just hope the nostalgia doesn't get too overbearing. I know it can get a little... But, you know, I always thought Force Awakens kind of did a good blend of nostalgia and new, even though, you know, it still followed like the same Star Wars type formula, yes. But I thought it did a pretty decent job. I just hope Ghostbusters Afterlife does the same thing, okay? And, yeah, I hope Slimer is still there. Because remember when Slimer was in, like, the 2016 version where him and Girl Slimer were like in a car. And then remember what they did to Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? They turned him into like an evil demonic parade balloon. Remember that? I was pissed. When I saw that, I went, oh my God. I remember when the trailer started coming out with Ghostbusters 2016, I started losing hope because I was like, hey, that's fine. If you want to have all ladies, perfectly fine. I think I can get around that. Good. But as soon as I started seeing footage and I saw the Slimer footage and I saw Stay Puft, like, yes, a demonic parade balloon, I went, okay, this is going to be bad. And it was. So hopefully this one makes up for it. So we'll see what happens. Can't wait to see it. And yes, I hate everybody who saw it last night. I do.